ngayon na pwede mong i-share sa amin?
Ilang ano po?
Percent na kinilig ka sa Astin at anong eksena?
Well, actually, nung nilabas sa Araneta, hulaan yung fans, anong scene yun?
Sa kama.
Yung tinatawag nilang bed scene just because nasa bed sila. Ayun. Pero ano yun, isa lang talaga yung bed scene na yun sa mga kilig moments na meron dito sa pelikula. And my staff can vouch for it kasi kapag halimbawa nag-shoot, pati mga behind the scenes people talaga nag-aano, woo! Ayun talaga sila. So, ayun, ako feeling ko yung yung pinasilip na eksena na nasa kama sila. Yun yung isa sa mga pinakakilig moments sa pelikula.
Okay, Direk.
Pero what I can promise is, hindi lang yun.
Kayo, Astin, ilang percent kayo kinilig sa isa't isa sa mga eksena niyo?
Ilang percent?
Yes.
100%. Kasi yung mga kapag ginagawa po namin yung scenes, parang in-enjoy na lang po talaga namin yung moment. Parang hindi na kami nag-acting. Hindi, be in the moment nga. Yun nga.
Tama, method acting, di ba?
Oo, tama. Para mas nararamdaman ng mga audience kung ano yung emotions ng character.
Andreas, may dadagdag.
Ako naman sasabihin ko, 100% din. Kasi mas nafe-feel ko talaga yung mga eksena na ginagawa namin. And I'd say, minsan nga masyado ako kinikilig, overreact ako, but yeah.
Tapos Andres, ano yung na-share mo, na-kwento mo sa parents mo, kay Aga, kay Miss Charlene? Nung nakatapos mo itong pelikula na parang memorable sa'yo, favorite mo, nahirapan ka, meron ka pin-share sa amin?
Usually kasi we don't really talk about naman like what happens sa mga eksena or ano nangyayari specifically sa set. Pero when I come home naman and I get the chance to talk to them, it's always just I share the experiences, the firsts and the lasts of working. You know, I always often share with my parents like the feeling I get when I'm on set because I genuinely really love my job and I really appreciate the craft, and that's what I talk to my dad about, is like the craft of acting. Kasi kahit bago pa lang ako, I'm still trying to learn and learn. So I'm always asking them questions, and even Direk can agree, always ask questions, always trying to learn.
Ayun. So ibabalik ko pa rin yung tanong, saan kayo, ano yung pinaka-favorite nyo na scene na pwede nyo share na hindi naman ma-spoil movie or memorable sa inyo?
Siguro sa akin, yung scene na shinare na lang ni Direk, yung wala pang nakakast, yung parang, yung pinost nyo before na naglagay kayo ng...
Ano yun?
Yung scene na sinasabi ko sa kanya na distraction mo lang ba ako? Yun.
Okay.
Yung una nyo pong pinost. Yun, kasi parang, yun yung favorite ko kasi, yun yung isa sa first scene na tinake namin na medyo heavy. And doon ako natatakot talaga. Kasi fear ko po na kasi di ba kapag nag-shooting, parang ilang beses mo siya kailangan ulitin yung mga scenes. Hindi siya kagaya before sa Mutya na 2 takes lang and okay na, like wide shot and close up, okay na. Pero ito po kasi ang daming beses mo kailangan ulitin, ang daming beses mo kailangan magalit, ang daming beses mo kailangan umiyak. And sobrang happy po ako doon, at saka isa siya sa naging memorable sa akin dahil nagawa po namin ng maayos ni Andres.
Okay. Andres?
Ako naman, siguro mahirap pumili kasi there's a lot of sequences that we were able to shoot so far. But ako naman, I don't have a favorite. Talagang when I read the script pa lang, from the very first time, while I was reading each sequence, I was already thoroughly enjoying it talaga. So, for me, I'd say, all, pwede.
Meron akong isi-share.
Yes, correct.
Ilalaglag ko si Ashley. Meron kasi yung isang eksena. Tapos, basta may gagawin sila dun sa eksena na something. Siyempre, hindi ko sasabihin mo ano. Parang yun yung first ever pukunan namin sa shoot na ganong level. Tapos, naririnig ko si Ashlyn sa ano, kasi nakalapel siya, di ba? So narinig ko. Narinig talaga na sa, kinakabahan ako. Sabi yung gano'n. Bakit?
Kinakabahan ako kasi ang daming tao.
Tapos gagawin niyo yun.
Opo, hindi
Okay.
ako sanay pa ulit.
Pero hindi ko pwede sabihin kung ano yun. Basta ako naririnig ko lang si Ashlyn sa lapel ko. Kinakabahan siya para sa eksena yun. So
Ngayon-
yun pala, kasi maraming nanonood.
Ngayon tatandaan ko nang may lapel ako. Nalilimutan ko lagi.
Okay po, thank you.
Salamat.
Thank
Thank you.
Maraming salamat po. Next is from Manila Times, Tessa Mauricio Ariola.
Thank you. I dressed up for today. Sorry. I counted.
Perfect bagay.
Isang daan po yan. No, but seriously, I'm dressed. First, I just wanted to congratulate you. I'm sure the pressure on you and your sister has always been pretty heavy. Kasi alam nyo pareho that we've all had our eyes on you from the very beginning. Hindi naman, not to be critical, but I'm sure there's also a mix of affection because of your parents, no? But I can really tell from, how you're here at the press conference today, and especially on screen, you've become so comfortable in being Andres, the actor, no? When you answer your questions. And even more so, pati yung acting mo in the clips that we saw from the movie has really greatly improved, no? And it seems you're really comfortable
Thank you so much.
with what you're doing. My question is, of course, there are always factors, no, that lead us to where we become better, no? Hindi ko rin ipupush, pero what are these factors? Kasama kaya din si Ashlyn, na siya sa lahat-lahat ng artista na babae, siyang naging mong leading lady. So what are the factors, and where does Ashlyn fall in those factors that have made you become what you are now?
Yes, like I said a while ago, I'm really eager to learn, really, because I'm very new to this industry, and yes, there is that pressure given to me and my sister, but at the end of the day, I'm really just eager to learn. And the way I see it is every day I come to a set or have a working day, I kind of view it as I'm getting 1% better or 1% more comfortable with my surroundings and everything. Definitely, I would say from a year ago, it's been a big jump, it's been a big difference, and I've learned so much. But that's because I'm very active always to try to learn new things in the industry. Like, kahit noon pa naman, hindi naman ako singer. Tapos bigla I had to sing and I had to learn, and it's all just a learning process, and I'm enjoying it because I really love this job, and I really admire my craft and all. And where Ashlyn comes in the picture naman is, she's definitely a big factor in my journey as well, because she allows me to be more comfortable at times. There were times where I would do certain events or something solo, but I know in some cases when I'm with Ash, I feel a lot more relaxed. So she definitely has a factor there. And of course, si Direk din, in the few amount of days that we've been shooting the film, I've been very proactive as to trying to learn, really, not only just the acting process, but diba Direk, even behind the cam, with even the shots and everything, and even with our DOP in the film, I often ask him questions about the angles and the lighting and the shots, because I'm just really trying to be a sponge and soak up like all the knowledge.
Thank you, and we've always appreciated how humble you have been, and I think that's also a big factor, no, in
Yes, thank you so
where
much.
you are now.
I appreciate that, thank you.
Thank you. With Ash, ang question ko is a little bit similar also, kasi kalming lahat nakita namin kanina rin how you've grown as an actress, and since there's so many flowers around us, you truly have bloomed, no? As women, we always bloom to become our best throughout the journey of whatever careers or lives we've had, no? And ever since, your talent has been there, singing, dancing, and acting. Pero talagang ngayon, we look at you, you have bloomed. Tell us about that journey, and again, similarly, how has Andres helped you in that journey to becoming this, more confident, and more, ano bang word, sophisticated lady now in front of us?
So, yung journey ko po from the start, hindi talaga madali. Maraming times na parang kina-question ko na kung may mangyayari ba, kung tama ba yung pinupursu ko. Kasi mahaba talaga yung waiting time eh. Pero nung dumating si Andres, alam niyo po yun, parang wala talaga akong ina-expect na kahit ano. Pero dahil sa kanya, and dahil sa suporta po ng keepers, ng lahat ng mga suporta po ng bawat fandoms namin, na tinulungan po niya ako, like, maabot yung mga pinag-pray ko lang noon. And sobrang laking bagay din talaga na kapag yung on-screen partner mo yung pinagkakatiwalaan mo po talaga alam mong masasandalan mo siya kapag kailangan mo ng tulong or kapag pagod ka na.
That's nice to hear. And I think you also deserve congratulations, no? Kasi kahit pa paano you were still, bago pa rin lang, when this all happened. And to be paired with Amula from the start, and to, take on that challenge, di ba? Mahirap din, and you've done it so well. So congratulations din to you. And lastly, direct, kunin ko lang kasi yung napakagandang tanong po ni Bobby Recantina of the Manila Bulletin. I have to say, yung pong off-screen chemistry, medyo nadaanan nyo lang ho kasi, yung particularly the off-screen chemistry. I'm sure everyone here would like to know, what are these two like during, beyond the takes? Pagka may break sila, paano mo nakita yung chemistry? Ano yung mga eksena na nagpakita sa'yo, real life scenes between these two that showed you that chemistry? Paano po sila?
Like for example, pag nagtidirect ako, tapos nag-aantay lang sila, andyan na sila sa likod ko, nagdadagdagan. Parang they're so comfortable with each other. Alam mo yun, yung parang it's a kind of, kumbaga very pure, wow. Very pure yung chemistry nila kasi parang they're not hiding it because there's nothing wrong. Alam mo yun? So, ayun, sa mga little things na gano'n, nagkukulitan sila sa likod ko, nagtutulungan sila sa lines nila. So talagang, alam mo yun, talagang team sila. Team sila, kay trabaho man or friendship. May times na pack up na si Andres, tapos nabigla ko, nandito ko pa Andres, inaantay kasi niya si Ash. Mga ganun ba? Mga ganun. So, di ba? Kapag ganun na sila komportable behind the scenes, how hard can it be na dalhin yun on screen?
True. We agree. And if anything po, si Bobby, ni Tito, we've been brought back to our 16-year-old selves. So, salamat kasi kilig na kilig silang lahat. At si Bobby. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing the film.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Beautiful set of questions. Maraming salamat po. Direct, gusto mong pag-usapan yung iniintay ni Andres Yash? Gusto mong palakihin natin?
Sige, palaki natin.
Palaki natin. Pag-usapan. Maraming salamat. Next up is from Philippine star, Dolly Ann Caravan.
Hello. Hi, Andres. I was texting your
Hello, Miss
dad.
Dolly.
I sent him the video and he said he's very proud of you, your dad. Because we go a long way back. Anyway, my question is, what love advice do you find hard to follow?
What love
For both
advice
of you.
do I find hard to follow? Wow, ang lalim nun. What love advice do I find hard to follow? You know what? Love can be a scary thing at times, right? But at the same time, love can also make you do things that you're unaware of. And I think the scariest love advice that there could be is following your heart. Because minsan you don't know where that could take you, you know? It could take you to, a different set of experiences, either like I said earlier, the highs and the lows of love. But overall, it's a journey. And I think that's the scariest part about it.
Would you follow just the same?
Sorry?
But you follow your heart when the time comes.
Ako naman, I always believe that, yes. kahit nakakatakot naman, di ba? No, kahit nakakatakot talaga, you gotta follow your heart talaga. Because it's what tells you, what's right and what's wrong. You know what I mean? And it gives you a sense of, how do I say this? It gives you a sense of purpose in life as well. Because in everything we do naman in life, everything that we're passionate about, everything that we like or we love, it's all out of love talaga. And I think anything that's made, it starts with love.
So never half-hearted, talagang wholehearted. But Ashley, thank you, Andres.
Siguro sa akin po, parang base sa mga naririnig kong kwento-kwento ng mga friends ko, siguro mahirap i-follow yung piliin mo yung sarili mo. Kasi may mga oras na parang hindi mo na nakukuha kung ano yung deserve mo. And minsan magiging rason na hindi ko iiwan kasi mahal ko eh. Pero ang na-realize ko doon, parang mas dapat piliin mo yung sarili mo kasi strength din yun eh. Kasi it takes courage sometimes to choose yourself.
Self-love.
Yes.
Thank you. For direct, nabanggit ng colleague ko dito, si Eugene Assis, na possible po si Andres and si Ashley maging next Guy and Pete. Sa tingin mo.
Hindi ko po inabutan yung gaya.
Pero syempre,
Bilang millennial po ako. Pero I heard they were sensational back then. And from what I see sa social media reactions, ano yun, nag-shoot kami sa Liblib, kilala sila hanggang doon. Talagang tumitili yung mga tao doon na sa mga lugar na hindi mo expect na aabot yung Vivo. So, ganun sila ka-sensational.
Global din.
To think na wala pa silang 1 year as a love team, tapos ayun na, hindi pa lumalabas sa TV talaga, sa pelikula. So, I'm excited for their path. Kasi sobrang, kung ganitong level pa lang, very intense na yung impact nila sa mga tao. How much more kapag meron na silang teleserye sa national TV, pag meron na silang tuloy-tuloy na movies, di ba?
Thank you. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Definitely gonna be a colorful journey ahead para sa inyo dalawa, guys. Diba? Alright, next to ask, we have from Random Republica. Let's have Miss Kate Adahar.
Killer question.
Hi, good afternoon for Ash Dress.
Hello po.
Na-mention
Hello.
kanina yung global fame. So how do you stay grounded? How do you remind yourself na wag umakyat sa ulo?
Sa akin, hindi ko kinakalimutan kung saan ako nanggaling. And lagi kong iniisip na kung nasan ako ngayon, hindi yun dahil sa akin, kundi dahil sa mga tao nasa paligid ko na tumulong at naniwala sa akin.
Ako naman, para sa akin, I think really nothing has changed. You know, we still come to work and we still want to do our best for the people that support us and that have been supporting us. Really, of course, this is our job, but we do it for all of you guys. Really, we want to put out stuff for you that you can enjoy, really, and we just want to work and give our best for you all.
Thank you. And for Andres,
Excuse me, can I add something lang, related lang doon? I'm actually surprised na sa level of tiredness na meron sila sa sunod-sunod nilang ganap. I actually appreciate them so much na hindi mo sila makikitaan ng attitude sa set or alam yun, wala sa mood. So, sana i-keep nyo yan kapag mas lalo kayo sumikat kasi that's one of your strengths.
And Andres, kanina na-mention your showbiz royalty, diba? Pero you have started to prove yourself and make a name for yourself. How does that feel? And nasaan yung parents mo rin dito sa nangyayari sa'yo?
You know, my parents are definitely very proud of everything that's going on, not only for me, but for my sister and as well as Ash. But ako talaga, I would have never expected any of this to really happen, you know. I just wanted to do a good job, I wanted to improve and get better, and I guess now we're here and there's still a lot more talaga to learn and a lot more people to meet in this industry, and overall, like, I'm just really grateful talaga.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Kate.
Thank
There
you
we
po.
have it. All right. Next up, we have from Rider PH Studios. Let's have Jojo Panaligan.
Thank you.
Hello po.
Hello.
Hi.
Kay Ashton and Andres, kanina
nasabi nyo, anything is possible, even falling for each other, no? Anong physical trait and personality of the other that makes him or her boyfriend or girlfriend material? Like Ashton, when you look at Andres, anong physical trait niya at sa personality niya na naisip mo, uy, boyfriend material nga pala si Andres, ano?
Siguro po yung thoughtfulness niya. Kasi parang ang laking bagay nung may mga, yung hindi mo na kailangan sabihin bago pa niya ibigay. Hindi mo kailangan hingin, bibigay niya.
Like?
Yung physical.
Physical. Parang lahat naman po. Hindi kasi, pero bukod sa physical niya, nakakagwapo po talaga sa kanya kasi yung puso niya eh. Yun talaga.
Ako din, I'll say the same thing. Yung attitude ni Ash at yung ugali niya, nakikita ko kasi we've been already working together for how many months already, and a physical trait that I love about Ash talaga is her eyes and her smile. Kasi when we're laughing minsan, talagang minsan, aminin ko, talagang tumitingin ako sa mata niya like, so nagkakangiti din minsan, so yun.
Tingin ka nga, Andres, tingin ka nga kay Ash.
Personality-wise, nasagot.
Personality-wise, yes. Yung ugali ni Ash, you know, ang napansin ko sa kanya, wala siyang kaarte-arte ng kahit ano. Like usually, I've met people in my life that are medyo mareklamo, you know, about the small things. But the thing I really appreciate about Ash is, kahit whatever you put in front of her, she doesn't complain talaga. And she just does her job and does it with the best effort that she can. And that's what I also really appreciate about her. Even kapag nahihirapan ako sa mga eksena, hindi siya nagagalit sa akin, hindi siya na ano to. She doesn't stress me out. She always makes me feel like, oh, kaya natin to, kaya natin to. So, yun. Yun ang my favorite traits.
Yung last question ko, kanina din sinabi ni Direk Jason na superstars in the making kayo, no? And I think that involves destiny. Kayo ba naniniwala kayo sa destiny when it comes to life and love? And destiny nyo na maging love team?
Ako before hindi, pero parang ngayon, opo. Kasi kung iisipin ko yung mga nangyari, parang na-amaze talaga ako na, wow, ang galing na andito kami ngayon. Tapos, like, wala talaga akong ina-expect na kahit ano. Pero ngayon na nandito ako, kasama ko siya, kasama ko sila direct, parang opo.
Ako naman, destiny, I really do believe in destiny in life. I think that if certain things in life are meant for you talaga, they're meant for you and they're bound to happen. Of course, without expectations, you know, we shouldn't always expect things because, you know, if it doesn't happen, then you get sad. But ako naman, I truly believe in destiny. I think that if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. It's given by God. And kasi parang ganito yan. If it's really meant for you, and if it's given by God, it comes easily, right? Kasi minsan, pag pinipilit mo at hindi meant para sa'yo, mas nahihirapan ka. But the nice thing about it is, I really believe that things happen for a reason, and destiny is a big factor in that, and it's what God can give to you. And if He gives it to you naman, you just have to learn to accept it and go with it, and that's what I think destiny is.
Congrats guys, I'm sure this will be a huge hit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you po.
There we go, mic drop from Andres Mulak. Grabe naman yung words of wisdom ng kaibigan ko. Alright, and next we have from Manila Standard, let's call in Nikki Wang.
First of all, congratulations, Direk, and over here.
Hello po.
Hello po. Sabi ni Direk kanina, even sa parang liblib na lugar or sa remote places, naririnig niya yung kung paano yung reception ng tao sa inyo. And of course, not just here in the Philippines, but also abroad, you are building a fan base. And how does it feel that there are people different ages resonate with you, with your talent, and with your love team? Kay Ashley muna tayo.
Ako, sobrang super grateful po ako kasi yun nga po, tulad po na sabi niyo kanina, iba-ibang edad yung mga sumusuporta po sa amin. And sobrang hindi ako makapaniwala na minsan mga bata yung lalapit sa amin, minsan teenagers, tapos minsan yung mga magaganda tito, tita, ayan. Kaya sobrang nakakatuwa po kasi minsan iniisip ko, bakit kaya nila kami minamahal ng ganito, na bakit kaya nila kami tanggap ng buong buo. And sobrang nakakatuwa lang po talaga isipin na parang ang dami ko biglang mommies kasi kahit mga big or small wins ko po talaga, sabi ni Andres, nandun po sila and sobrang happy nila. And ang pinaka nakakatuwa po doon, pag mga nababasa ko, pinagpe-pray po nila kami. Parang yun yung sobrang sobrang na-touch ako doon na pinagpe-pray talaga nila kami. Kaya thank you po.
Yes, yun nga. The support talaga, it's been unreal. Di namin na-expect